Hey YouTube, this is Matthew Morgan coming back to make another video. This one has to do a lot with slavery, reparations, white people, and getting caught in a systematic trap. Now here's the thing. When we first came here, or ancestor-wise first came here, we got chained, lynched, beat, whipped, raped, murdered, separated, sold, names taken, beliefs taken, all that stuff taken. Now let me just say it like this. Our ancestors allowed us to be taken from Africa. Did not fight for us, and most of them even sold us to white people. So just so you know, black people allowed black people to get taken from their own land and didn't do anything about it. But even in Egypt, black people put black people in slavery. So, yeah. Just so you know, that's not all white people's fault. Anyway, coming here, we didn't exactly have the biggest idea of who we were or how we got here or who, we came from or what our ancestry and our descendancy was. But here's the thing. Years down the line after slavery, black people used to fight for stuff, want better, try to go hard to get somewhere. Nowadays, it's just like we stopped caring, we stopped wanting to do better. Anyone in the black community that wants to do better, a lot of the times they'll look down on you, call them a traitor, you say they think they're too good, all this, that, and the other. All that simple stuff. Then you ask for reparations. And slaves who deserve reparations ain't even allowed to get them. And we got houses, cars, jobs, food stamps, welfare, Section 8, all that. But to that part, hold on. To that part, did y'all know the only reason white people put liquor stores, gun shops, strip clubs, chicken spots, all that stuff in the black community just to cause you to do wrong and ruin your marriage, go to jail, get diabetes and high blood pressure, get so drunk you end up killing people and then going to jail, separates marriage, all that? But here's the thing. They did it so it would look innocent. You eat too much chicken, you get diabetes, high blood pressure, you die from that, or you got to get medicines from the system, which they're eating up your insurance and they're staying rich while you're dying and being unhealthy. Wife, her job get on your nerves. Wife get on your nerves, you go to the strip club, which causes her not to want you no more because she knows where you're going and what you're doing if she knows about it. Which breaks up y'all marriage. If y'all have children, they're gonna grow up in a broken home society if they have one to grow up in. Or you might get so drunk that you go to a gun shop, get that gun, go kill your family, or do a massive shootout at your job because you're just tired of it, then you end up in jail. Just so you know that. And the other thing I was going to say was the ghetto or the hood is a systematic trap to keep black people from wanting to do any better. And the reason why it's called the ghetto or the hood is all the people white people are ashamed of, mostly black people. Well, white people, but mostly black people who the white man's ashamed of. He'll take you, put you in a little section of the earth called the ghetto or the hood, hide you from society, throw some welfare, some Section 8, some food stamps and stuff in there, some of the material stuff, some guns, all that, drugs, just to keep you bound in a tight little cycle called slavery that you ain't even aware that you're living. So that way you stop accepting more, you want more out of life, and that's all you ever see around you. So that's what you accept, and you just take it and just be like, alright, I'm cool with it. I ain't gotta fight for nothing no more. Got my little Section 8, my little welfare, my little food stamps. Then you got the guns, the drugs, the jewelry, the cars, and all that other stuff. Just to keep you killing each other so you never make it out the hood. Or you get a criminal record no matter how you're looking at it. So I'm just saying. But it's like all black, well not all, but most black people will get mad at their own kind if they want to succeed in life and do better. Then you call them a traitor or a coon or something like that. Let me just explain to you the difference between a coon and a black person trying to work hard for something. A coon is a black person that sucks up to a white person to keep a job position, even if that means they gotta be sneaky towards their own kind and get them in trouble or get them fired or just constantly keep telling on them to their white boss to keep their own damn job or their own position. That's being a coon, being a suck up to keep a position or just get your own in trouble for no reason at all. Just being a suck up, being a snake, being a snitch, trying to take what's not yours or try to take what is yours and keep it but for the wrong reasons. Coon. Black person trying to get ahead in life, they don't mind going through hardships. They're not a suck up. They don't mind going through hard times. They don't mind working hard for what they really want in life, even if it causes them to keep, slipping up every now and again. That's the difference between a coon and a hard-working black person. Big difference. And if the hard-working black person gets close to a white person, and let me just say this as well. Not every white person has, your demise in their mind. Not every white person wants to see you fail. There's some white people that actually came up out of struggle themselves. Not every white person is accepted by the system. Don't think that, because that's not true. Black people are not the only ones who are hated by the system, were abused by it. We're not the only ones who had a bad, tragic history with slavery or pain or loss. We're not the only ones that did. Every race had that. Every race had that. But anyway, the government just throws all that stuff in one little area and throws people in there they're ashamed of to keep them in there, so that way you never want to leave and you die in that life. You never want to do no better, so you die in that life. Or if you don't die in that life, then you being in the streets, you die in that life, unfortunately. And then how do they get you to think that, them drugs and stuff is a better way to live? They put rap videos on television, in movies, to convince you that hood way that thug life is something to be proud of. Now let me just put it to you this way. Thug life just means the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. Let me just say it one more time. Thug life means the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. In other words, the hate you show a baby will turn that baby into a corrupted grown-up and cause that grown-up to want to do evil to someone else. Just so you know that. However you treat that baby will not forget it. That baby will grow up and remember that evil and pass it down to someone else and cause that person to be like him or her. Just so you know that. Whether you're white, black, gay, straight, it really don't matter. Hate resonates on everyone the same. Don't matter about your gender, sexuality, race, religion, doesn't matter. Hate and love do the same thing to everyone. Either it makes you better or it makes you worse. But please don't forget, the simple fact of the matter is all this welfare, Section 8, government help stuff is just white people's way of trying to keep you trapped in a system so you never leave it. And all that fast money that they convince you is good is just a casket waiting for you with your name on it, or a predestined jail cell waiting for you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm out.